There's a war happening right now. A war with no soldiers, no missiles, no front lines. A war most people will never see. But it's already reshaping the world. It's a war fought through infrastructure, minerals, shipping lanes, currency, data, and silence. And somehow, China is already winning. Because while the world was distracted by crises, elections, and conflicts, China was quietly building a series of advantages that now surround almost every country on Earth. Not through force, but through design. To understand how, you have to zoom out. Not at the headlines, but at the map. Look at the world from above, and you start noticing something unusual. Ports, railways, highways, bridges, power stations. All built with Chinese financing, Chinese companies, and Chinese timelines. At first glance, they look like development projects. Normal, harmless, but place them together, and they form something else entirely. A network. Each port isn't just a port. Each highway isn't just a highway. Each special economic zone becomes a small anchor point. One link in a chain stretching across Africa, the Middle East, South Asia, Europe, and Latin America. And once you see the pattern, the next layer becomes impossible to ignore. These connections don't stop on land. They extend into the oceans, where the real leverage lies. Because if you zoom further into the maritime routes, something even more strategic appears. Most of the world's trade passes through a handful of narrow choke points. Passages so critical that if one shuts down, entire economies feel it. And in many of these choke points, China isn't sending soldiers. It's sending contracts, long-term leases, commercial hubs that double as geopolitical leverage. In places like the Strait of Malacca, Djibouti, the Bab el-Mandeb, China doesn't need to physically control the lane. It simply needs influence around it. And global trade flows through those lanes anyway. Those physical choke points lead to another kind of dependency, one hidden not on maps, but deep in the ground. Because the deeper you go, the more powerful the story becomes. Every smartphone, missile system, solar panel, EV, battery, everything that defines modern power depends on rare earth minerals. And China dominates almost all of them, not by accident, by decades of planning, mining, refining, processing. Entire stages of the supply chain that other countries allowed to shrink while China scaled them relentlessly. And once you dominate the materials, you dominate the technology built on top of them. But the battlefield doesn't end with physical resources. It shifts into something even harder to see. Because the next front of this silent war isn't underground, it's online. In data, cheap smartphones across Asia and Africa. Telecom infrastructure built faster and cheaper than Western alternatives. Cloud systems, surveillance frameworks, digital ecosystems designed to be indispensable. This wasn't hacking. It was architecture. Building digital environments so deeply integrated that replacing them becomes almost impossible. And once a country's data infrastructure is built around your systems, its decisions eventually bend around them too. But this digital influence connects to something even larger, the financial world that underpins global power. For decades, the US dollar has been the backbone of global trade. But China understood something subtle. You don't need to replace the dollar in one moment. You weaken it one deal at a time. Energy contracts settled in Chinese currency. Trade between major partners bypassing the dollar. Central banks storing more yuan than ever before. Digital currency pilots that quietly make cross-border settlement faster. Each shift is tiny, barely noticeable, but together they tilt the balance. And while the financial world changes slowly, the demographic world changes even slower, which is exactly why China prepared early. Every major power is aging. Workforces are shrinking. Economic engines are slowing. China has its own demographic challenges, yes, but unlike the West, it built decades of manufacturing dominance before the slowdown. Automation, industrial ecosystems, logistics chains, all designed long before other countries realized they needed them. So even if the population shrinks, the production machine doesn't. And production is power. But this raises a question. How did China build all of this? Ports, choke points, minerals, data, currency influence, industrial dominance. Without the world reacting sooner? The answer is the most important part of the silent war. China never called it a war. It called it cooperation. development, mutual benefit. A port was just a port. A loan was just a loan. A data network was just infrastructure. A mineral partnership was just business. Individually harmless, collectively transformative. And only now, when the network is already built, is the world realizing what it adds up to. Which is why countries are finally moving. The US is reshoring critical industries. India is racing to become the next manufacturing hub. Europe is building defensive trade rules. Japan, South Korea, and Australia are forming new coalitions. The global south is negotiating harder. But these are reactive moves, responses to a strategy China has been executing for decades. In a silent war, the first mover advantage is everything. And China moved first. The truth is, China doesn't need global domination. It doesn't want endless conflict. It wants something more achievable and far more effective. Security through influence. A world where it cannot be isolated. A world where it has enough leverage to shape outcomes without ever firing a shot. A world built not through conquest, but through connection. And the more you study the map, the minerals, the networks, the financial flows, the trade routes, the clearer it becomes. The silent war isn't about who has more power. It's about who shapes the structure that power moves through. China has spent decades quietly building that structure. And for now, it's winning.